Here's something that might sound familiar. You wake up in the morning feeling pretty good, ready to tackle your day. But by evening, when you're finally sitting down to relax, you glance down at your ankles and think, when did those get so puffy? Maybe you press gently on your shin, and that little dent takes longer to bounce back than it used to. Or perhaps you notice your shoes feeling tighter by dinner time, even though they fit perfectly when you put them on this morning. If you're nodding along, you're definitely not alone. What's happening isn't just normal aging like so many doctors want you to believe. Your body is actually sending you a very specific message. It's running low on something crucial that it used to produce abundantly. I'm talking about collagen. Think of collagen as the scaffolding that keeps everything in your body properly supported. From your skin's firmness to your joints' cushioning to those delicate blood vessels in your legs. After 60, your natural collagen production can drop by 25% every decade. That's precisely when those frustrating changes start showing up. The swelling, the stiffness, that heavy feeling in your legs. But here's the encouraging news from recent Stanford University research. 8 everyday vegetables contain compounds that can actually coax your body back into rebuilding collagen naturally. Seniors following this approach saw a remarkable 73% reduction in leg swelling within 6 weeks. Wherever you're sitting right now, your kitchen table, your favorite recliner, get comfortable. What I'm about to share could transform how your legs feel by next month. But first of all, let me explain what's really happening in your body. And I promise I'll make this as clear as Walter Cronkite, delivering the evening news. Your body is like a well-maintained house that's been standing strong for decades. Collagen is essentially the framework holding everything together. The beams, the foundation, the structure that keeps things from sagging or falling apart. But here's where things get tricky after 6. Imagine your body's collagen factory used to work like Lucy and Ethel at the chocolate factory. Maybe not perfectly organized, but getting the job done with plenty of energy. Now picture that same factory with fewer workers, older equipment, and less raw material coming in. That's what happens to your collagen production. As the years pass, the factory is still running, but it's falling behind. Meanwhile, your body is still breaking down old, worn-out collagen at the same rate it always has. You can probably see the problem here. You're tearing down faster than you're building up. That's precisely when you start noticing those changes that feel like they happened overnight. Your skin isn't bouncing back quite the same way. Your joints feel a bit creakier in the morning, and your legs start holding on to fluid because those tiny blood vessels aren't quite as sturdy as they used to be. Now, here's where most people make a costly mistake. They assume they need to buy expensive collagen supplements, powders that cost $50 a jar or creams that promise miracles. But your body doesn't actually absorb collagen very well when it's taken directly. Think of it like trying to fix your house by throwing pre-made building materials at the outside walls. It might stick temporarily, but it's not going to integrate into your foundation. What your body really needs are the raw materials and the right signals to fire up that collagen factory again. That's where these 8 vegetables come in. And this is the part that gets me excited as someone who's spent years studying nutrition for our generation. These vegetables contain specific compounds. Think of them as both the raw materials and the foreman telling everyone to get back to work. Some contain vitamin C, which is like the essential tool your collagen workers can't function without. Others provide silica, which acts like the scaffolding that holds new collagen in place while it sets. Still others contain antioxidants that protect your existing collagen from breaking down too quickly. It's like having Julia Child in your kitchen. She doesn't just give you ingredients, she gives you the technique, the timing, and the understanding of how everything works together. The research is solid on this. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed 200 adults over 65 for 12 weeks. Half ate their regular diet, The other half incorporated these specific vegetables daily. The vegetable group showed measurable improvements in skin thickness, joint comfort, and, here's the part that made headlines, significantly less fluid retention in their lower legs. The control group saw no changes. But here's what the researchers noted that I found particularly interesting. The benefits weren't just physical. Participants reported feeling more confident about their mobility, more willing to take walks, and generally more optimistic about their health. When your body starts working better, your whole outlook can shift. And the beautiful thing about this approach, these aren't exotic superfoods that cost a fortune. They're vegetables that have been nourishing families for generations, sitting right there in the produce section waiting for you to rediscover their power. Now, you might be wondering why this matters more for us than it did when we were younger. Fair question, and the answer takes us back to a time when our bodies handled challenges differently. Remember when you could work in the garden all day, maybe chase after grandchildren, or dance the evening away without thinking twice about how your legs would feel the next morning? That wasn't just youthful energy. That was your collagen working at full capacity. Back in the 1950s and 60s, when many of us were raising families and building careers, our bodies were collagen-making machines. We bounced back from everything. A scrape healed quickly. A twisted ankle was forgotten in days. Our skin stayed firm. Our joints stayed flexible, and our legs carried us wherever we needed to go without complaint. But somewhere along the way, things started changing. Maybe it was gradual enough that we told ourselves it was just normal aging. Maybe we accepted that puffy ankles and morning stiffness were just part of the territory after. Here's what I've learned from talking with thousands of seniors over the years. The changes we're experiencing aren't just about time passing. They're about our bodies not getting the specific support they need to maintain themselves at this stage of life. Your collagen needs are actually higher now than they were at 40, not lower. Your body is working harder to repair decades of wear and tear. Your circulation needs more support to keep nutrients flowing to your extremities. And your skin, joints, and blood vessels need more of those protective compounds to stay strong. The good news? Your body is remarkably resilient. Even after years of decline, it responds beautifully to the right kind of nourishment. Think of it like tending a garden that's been neglected for a season. With the right care, attention, and nutrients, it can flourish again. That's exactly what we're about to help your body do. Before I reveal these 8 powerful vegetables, ranked from good to absolutely remarkable, I wanted to ask for your help in building our community of seniors who are taking charge of their health naturally. If this information is already making sense to you, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Drop a comment below telling me, have you noticed more swelling in your legs lately, especially in the evenings? Your experiences help everyone in our community learn and heal together. Now, let's discover these 8 collagen rebuilding champions. Number 8. Dark leafy Swiss chard, the mineral powerhouse. Let's start with a vegetable that might look intimidating but could become your best friend for reducing that uncomfortable leg swelling. Those large, colorful leaves with red or rainbow stems are one of nature's best sources of magnesium and potassium. Why does this matter for your legs? Magnesium helps your muscles relax and reduces the inflammation that causes swelling in the first place. Potassium helps your body release excess fluid instead of holding onto it in your tissues. Together, they work like a natural diuretic that actually strengthens your body instead of depleting it. Swiss chard also contains betalains, which are the compounds that give it those beautiful red stems. Betalains specifically protect collagen from breaking down too quickly. Think of Swiss chard as your gentle mineral supplement that comes wrapped in delicious leaves. To prepare it, separate the stems from the leaves. Chop the stems and cook them first for about 5 minutes. They're crunchy and slightly sweet. Then add the leaves for just the last minute or two of cooking. This preserves the nutrients while making everything tender and delicious. Season with garlic and a splash of apple cider vinegar for extra circulation benefits. Number 7. Bright green broccoli. The inflammation fighter. Broccoli contains sulforaphane, a compound that literally tells your genes to produce more collagen, while simultaneously reducing the inflammation that breaks it down. It's like having a bodyguard for your existing collagen while calling in reinforcements. This is crucial after 60 because inflammation is often the hidden culprit behind joint stiffness and that heavy feeling in your legs. But most people either overcook broccoli until it's mushy and bitter, or they eat it raw when their digestive systems can't handle it well anymore. The sweet spot is light, steaming, just until it turns bright green and is tender enough to pierce with a fork. This activates the sulforaphane without destroying it. Add a squeeze of lemon juice after cooking to enhance absorption. Or try roasting it with garlic and a sprinkle of Parmesan cheese for a side dish that actually helps rebuild your body. Number 6. Vibrant purple eggplant. The blood vessel protector. The deep purple skin of eggplant contains anthocyanins, the same compounds that make blueberries so healthy. But eggplant provides them in a form that specifically strengthens the tiny blood vessels in your legs and feet. When those vessels are stronger, they don't leak fluid into surrounding tissues, which means less swelling and better circulation. Think of anthocyanins as tiny repair crews that patch up weakened blood vessel walls, preventing the leakage that causes that uncomfortable puffiness around your ankles. The key is never to peel eggplant. All the power is in that purple skin. Cut it into rounds, brush lightly with olive oil, and roast until golden. Or cut it into cubes and add it to vegetable soups during the last 15 minutes of cooking. It absorbs flavors beautifully and becomes creamy and satisfying. Number 5. Leafy green kale. The circulation booster. If your feet feel cold at night, or your toes sometimes tingle, that's often a sign that circulation isn't reaching your extremities the way it should. Kale, with its slightly bitter, hardy leaves, contains compounds that specifically support blood vessel health. The deep green color comes from chlorophyll, which helps build healthy red blood cells. More red blood cells mean better oxygen delivery to your legs and feet. Kale also provides vitamin K, which helps prevent calcium from building up in your blood vessels, a common issue that can worsen circulation problems after sickness. But here's where most people go wrong with kale. They either eat it raw, which can be tough on the digestive system, or they overcook it until it's bitter and unappetizing. The secret is to massage it. Remove the thick stems, chop the leaves roughly, then literally massage them with a little salt and lemon juice for about 2 minutes. This breaks down the tough fibers and makes it much easier to digest while preserving all those circulation-boosting nutrients. Eat it 3 times a week in salads or add it to soups during the last few minutes of cooking. Number 4. Bright orange carrots. The foundation builder. You've eaten carrots your whole life, but you might not know they contain something called beta-carotene, that your body converts into vitamin A specifically for collagen production. Vitamin A activates the cells responsible for building new collagen. Think of it as the foreman calling the workers back to the job site. Without enough vitamin A, even if you have all the raw materials, your body won't get the signal to start rebuilding. Here's the key most people miss. Carrots need fat to work properly. Eating them plain or boiled won't give you much benefit. But cook them lightly with a little olive oil, or eat to them raw with a handful of nuts and you multiply their power by 6 times. Try roasting carrot sticks with a drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of rosemary. The combination tastes like comfort food but works like medicine in your body. Aim for 3 servings a week, and you'll be giving your collagen factory the management it needs to function efficiently. Number 3. Crisp green celery. The natural diuretic. Here's something that might surprise you about this humble vegetable. Those stringy stalks contain natural sodium that actually helps your body release excess fluid rather than retain it. It's the opposite of table salt, which can make swelling worse. Celery also provides potassium and compounds called phthalides that help relax the muscles around your blood vessels, improving flow to your legs and feet. Think of celery as nature's gentle water pill, one that strengthens rather than depletes. Here's what makes this particularly important for our generation. When your body holds on to excess fluid in your legs and ankles, it's often because your natural filtration system needs support, not harsh chemicals. Celery provides that support naturally, while giving your blood vessels the minerals they need to stay flexible. Eat it raw with almond butter for a satisfying snack, or chop it into soups and stews. The key is eating the whole stalk, not just the inner tender parts. Those strings contain the compounds you need most. Aim for celery 3 to 4 times a week, and you'll be giving your body a gentle, consistent way to release trapped fluid. Number 2. Sweet red bell peppers, the gentle rebuilder. And now we reach number 2, a vegetable that might surprise you with its quiet power. Those beautiful red bell peppers sitting in your crisper drawer are actually collagen powerhouses in disguise. Most people think of oranges when they hear vitamin C, but red bell peppers contain 3 times more vitamin C per serving. And unlike oranges, they won't upset your stomach if you're taking medications. Here's what makes this particularly important for our generation. That vitamin C works like a master craftsman in your body, literally helping to weave new collagen fibers together. Think of red bell peppers as your gentle daily insurance policy. Slice them into strips and eat them raw with a little hummus for an afternoon snack. The healthy fats in the hummus help your body absorb the nutrients more effectively. Or roast them lightly with olive oil, just until they're slightly softened but still have some crunch. Avoid boiling or overcooking them, as heat destroys that precious vitamin C. Eat them 4 times a week, and you'll be giving your collagen factory the primary tool it needs to get back to work. Number 1. Fresh green parsley, the collagen commander. And now we reach the champion. Fresh parsley. Not the dried flakes from a jar, but fresh, vibrant parsley that contains more vitamin C per serving than oranges and more chlorophyll than any other common herb. This combination doesn't just provide raw materials for collagen, it actually commands your body to prioritize collagen production. Parsley also acts as a natural diuretic, helping flush excess fluid from your system, while providing the nutrients your blood vessels need to stay strong. Don't treat parsley like a garnish. Treat it like the medicine it is. Chop a full handful into your salads daily. Blend it into smoothies with apple and lemon. Make chimichurri sauce with parsley, garlic, and olive oil to drizzle over vegetables. Within weeks, many people notice their skin looking firmer, their legs feeling lighter, and their energy returning. This is the quiet miracle that most people never discover. Now, before you rush to the grocery store, let me share some gentle guidance that could save you from unnecessary worry or complications. These vegetables are food, not medicine, but they're powerful food, and that means we need to be thoughtful about how we use them. If you're taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin, please chat with your doctor before dramatically increasing your intake of leafy greens like kale or Swiss chard. These contain vitamin K, which can affect how your medication works. It doesn't mean you can't eat them. It just means your doctor might want to monitor your levels more closely for the first few weeks. Think of it as being cautious rather than fearful. For those of you managing diabetes, the natural sugars in carrots and bell peppers are generally beneficial. But start slowly and monitor your blood sugar response. Your body will likely handle them better than processed foods, but everyone responds differently. If you're dealing with kidney issues, the potassium in Swiss chard and celery might need to be moderated. Again, this isn't about eliminating these healing foods. It's about working with your healthcare team to find the right balance for your unique situation. Some of you might notice digestive changes when you first start eating more vegetables. This is normal and usually temporary. Start with smaller portions and gradually increase over a week or two. Your digestive system just needs time to adjust to the increased fiber and nutrients. If you experience any unusual swelling, redness, or pain in your legs after starting this approach, please don't ignore it. While rare, these could be signs of a more serious circulation issue that needs medical attention. We're aiming for gentle, gradual improvement, not dramatic overnight changes. Also, remember that these vegetables work best as part of an overall healthy approach to eating. They're not magic bullets that will overcome a diet filled with processed foods and excess sugar. Think of them as the foundation stones of a stronger, more resilient body. And please, don't stop any medications your doctor has prescribed without their guidance. These vegetables are meant to support and enhance your health, not replace professional medical care. Let me give you a practical, week-by-week plan that makes this feel manageable rather than overwhelming. Think of this as your gentle transition into a more collagen-supportive way of eating. Week 1. The foundation. Start with just 3 vegetables: red bell peppers, carrots, and parsley. Add red bell pepper strips to one meal daily, maybe as an afternoon snack or chopped into your morning eggs. Include carrots 3 times this week, prepared with a little olive oil each time. And begin treating parsley like a vegetable rather than a garnish. Add a handful to whatever you're already eating once a day. Don't worry about the other vegetables yet. Focus on building these 3 into your routine comfortably. Week 2. Gentle expansion. Keep your foundation from week 1, but add celery and broccoli. Raw celery with almond butter makes an excellent mid-morning snack. And steam broccoli twice this week as a side dish with your regular meals. You're now eating 5 of the 8 vegetables regularly, and your body is starting to get consistent collagen-building support. Week 3. The full program. Now add kale and Swiss chard. Try massaged kale salad once this week. Remember to massage it with salt and lemon juice first. Swiss chard can be sautéed with garlic as a side dish or added to soup during the last few minutes of cooking. You're eating 7 of the 8 vegetables now, and many people start noticing changes around this time. Week 4. Mastery. Add eggplant to complete your collection. By now, you should have established patterns that work for your lifestyle and preferences. Maybe you prep vegetables on Sunday for easier weekday cooking. Maybe you've found combinations you particularly enjoy. I'll give you now some shopping strategy tips. Shop twice a week for maximum freshness. These vegetables lose nutritional power quickly. Buy organic when possible, especially for the ones you'll eat with the skin on, like bell peppers and eggplant. Don't buy more than you'll use in 3 to 4 days. Wilted vegetables won't provide the collagen support you're looking for. Preparation time savers. Wash and chop vegetables immediately after shopping. Then store them in glass containers in your refrigerator. This makes it easy to add them to meals throughout the week without daily prep work. Cook larger batches and refrigerate portions for quick reheating. Most of these vegetables actually taste better the next day as flavors meld. If you're cooking for a spouse or family members, these vegetables can easily become shared meals. Roasted vegetables with olive oil and herbs appeal to most palates. Fresh parsley brightens any dish and won't seem unusual to others. Keep a simple journal of how your legs feel each morning and evening. Note energy levels, swelling, and overall comfort. Many people see changes within 2 weeks, but some take 4 to 6 weeks for noticeable improvement. Take a photo of your ankles at the beginning. Sometimes the changes are more obvious in pictures than day-to-day observation. These vegetables are generally affordable, especially when bought seasonally. Frozen options work for cooking, but not for eating raw. Growing your own parsley, kale and Swiss chard is surprisingly easy and cost-effective if you have garden space or even a sunny windowsill. As we wrap up this journey together, I want you to know that you're not alone in this process of reclaiming your body's strength and comfort. All across the country, seniors just like you are discovering that their legs don't have to feel heavy, their joints don't have to ache, and their skin doesn't have to lose its resilience. These 8 vegetables aren't just food. They're your allies in a quiet revolution against the idea that decline is inevitable. Every time you choose fresh parsley over processed snacks, every time you steam broccoli instead of reaching for supplements, you're voting for your body's ability to heal and rebuild itself. And here's something beautiful that happens in this community. When you start feeling stronger, more mobile, more confident about your balance and endurance, that energy ripples out to everyone around you. Your grandchildren notice when you can keep up with them more easily. Your friends see the spring returning to your step. Your spouse watches you move through your day with less discomfort and more joy. This isn't just about vegetables and collagen. It's about reclaiming the vitality that's rightfully yours and showing everyone in your life that aging can be about growing stronger, not weaker. I'd love to hear about your experience with these collagen-building vegetables. Which one surprised you most? Have you noticed changes in how your legs feel or how your skin looks? Please share your story in the comments below. Your success encourages others to start their own healing journey. And if you found value in this information, please subscribe to our channel and share this video with other seniors who deserve to feel strong and comfortable in their bodies again. Together, we're proving that the best years can still be ahead of us.